What is going on YouTube? This is Jace bringing you the second episode of On the Road to Diamond. In this episode, again, I thank God I got Greymayne again. So I feel like I could do more to really impact the game as Greymayne, in my opinion. So I'm really glad I got him as well. So I used them a total of 4 times, including this game and last game, out of my 15 games played in Hero League. So what I try to do here is just go mid, see who's there, auto attack, get in a few pokes at the start, and possibly go for a pick in my Worgen form if their health is low enough. But if not, I'll just start poking, and before the objective pops or the tribute on Cursed Hollow comes up, I usually try and go for the bruiser camp or the siege camp. So the camp at the top and the camp in the mid, so I can get the lanes pushing and we could possibly get a lane advantage, and it could help us snowball to our victory at least. So I'm just hiding in the bush, looking for a pick. I go into Worgen form, just chase them out and get away in time. So right now I'm going for the siege camp right now. Greymayne can solo this even though we're only at level 1. I'm just his auto attack hits so hard, and if you have someone in each lane, go ahead and start soloing these as a Greymayne. So the first thing you want to do as Greymayne, like in order to solo the camps effectively, is to throw your Q, your Greymayne cocktail, and do an auto attack with your gun, and then jump into your Worgen form, which is E, and you should be able to solo the siege camp no problem. This part right here is going to be a little trickier because the bruiser has 4 and they hit pretty hard. So you're going to do Greymayne cocktail, you're going to E, and you're going to leap the sorcerer, the one without the axe. It takes a little bit of time to get used to in practice to be able to solo the bruiser camp, which is 4, which is what I'm doing right here. But with enough practice, if you go into training mode or try mode, you can get it down as Greymayne, I'm pretty sure. No problem. You're just going to have to hearth back after you take the camp, which is really good if you're playing the carry role, which Greymayne does. So just for future reference, if you're having a hard time with it, even some of the grandmasters and masters and diamonds that I've seen have struggles doing it, because if you miss your Greymayne cocktail, it can be rather difficult. I was watching Heroes Global Championships, and Zuna, I know he gets a lot of crap and heat because he's a fat guy, not particularly good looking, and he tends to feed in his games, even though he's, I believe, a grandmaster. So they always say Zuna feeding and all that. So I saw him mess up on a camp a little, but with some practice, even the so-called pros, quote unquote, will mess that up, and they'll get mad if you criticize them. But at the end of the day, are we not allowed to have an opinion on that? Well, I think I solo them better than him. So right here we get the objective. They don't really contest that. Falstad is in the top lane, but I'm gonna stay and clear out mid because they also got their bruiser camps, the mercenaries, and I'd rather not have that push our mid lane. I'll just go ahead and clear it myself. They're kind of harassing the Arthas and Lily, but I'm just making sure this is cleared so it doesn't push us back later into the game. What else? Yeah, I'm just staying back. Second tribute is spawning. We have like 25 seconds until it goes, but in the meantime, just harassing them, trying to see where they are. Another important thing when you're playing any type of MOBA, or actually any kind of game with a minimap, it's always good to keep your eyes on the minimap to see who's out of position. what kind of openings are available. It's like a very basic thing, but even any pro who you talk to, and I'm not just talking about, you know, a regular pro in a small game. I'm talking about pros like in Heroes of the Storm, who these pros make hundreds and thousands of dollars. Like even if you ask them, like they'll sometimes say that they'll need to look at the mini map a bit more. So, but sometimes we all get caught up in, you know, in the fight, and we make some mistakes. But you know, it's part of the game. It's good to admit your mistakes and not to claim, you know, you're the best. Because even though I did kill it in Plat 1, Plat 2, and a few games in Diamond, you know, I still have a long way to go as a Heroes of the Storm player. I think a lot of people do, and you know, it's just good to try your best and have fun at the same time. But you know, don't be content with looking bad. So I get the kill on the Kel'Thas here. He was kind of out of position there. So we get we're 2 for 2 on the curse. Actually, 2 out of 3. But if we get the next curse, we're gonna make a big push. So we're pushing for the boss here, level 8. This is very early to do the boss, but they're not really expecting it, and we have more than enough time until the tribute spawns. So the tribute on this map is going to pretty much make the enemy minions, like those little guys you see coming to the lane, have 1 health. So you can clear them very quickly, and also their towers and forts and keeps, so all of their structures won't do any damage. So this is like the time to push. You can snowball actually fairly quickly on this map, but hold on, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I can really snowball on this map big time, especially if you have people who know how to push and know how to press the advantage. So again, this is a map that some people don't like because, you know, you can just easily push, especially if you're a level behind. It's a fairly big snowball. Like, it's super easy. It can be easy to snowball here. So they want a boss, but I think it's kind of a waste of time, as a black sheep here says, not during the tribute. The best thing you want to do is, if you get that curse, is to push out a lane as hard as you can. Get a fort if it's still early in the game like this, or if it's mid to later game, try and get that keep, because if you get that keep, you're gonna get in catapults, which will push so strong in the lane. But they want to do boss. I guess it's alright. I mean, can't really back away from what the team wants to do here. And it'll be good in helping us get to their top keep. So, not entirely bad. I think actually, this is the right call in my opinion. Like, I don't know what else we could do. Diablo's distracting the mid. He dies, but we get the boss, so that's a good trade. If I remember, we also get these bruiser camps here, so it'll help push out the mid lane, which is good. So I thought this was a pretty strong curse, in my opinion. And we're level 13. So, you know, Arthas, yeah, we're fighting this. I don't think this is a good fight. I believe I die here. Actually, yeah, Kel'Thuzad. I die. Yeah, not a good team fight for us, but at the same time, even though we do lose this team fight, our boss is pushing their top keep. And I also believe we get it. Yep, we get it. So, in a way, it was very well worth it, because, I mean, what are they honestly gonna do after killing us? Like, I don't see them pushing, you know, our forts. So, I mean, that was a good team fight for them. It bridged the level difference, but at the end of the day, we took their top keep, and their core, or some people will like to say it, their nexus is down 5%. I'm just going to go ahead and do these siege camps, since I don't really know where they are, and it's good to just push up the top lane as well. And we still got a lot of time until the tribute. So I go ahead and get that, and they go ahead and work on our bruiser camp. Taking this watchtower here for some vision, so they might go for some gank or something, but I just take it. The more vision you have, then you can refer back to your mini-map just to see where they are. So Kethos is on top lane, Arthas in the mid, and we're just trying to look for a pick here, you know. But as you can tell by the timer and looking at the map, you kind of already know what's going to happen and who pretty much wins this match. But this was my second match during my grind, and I was really cool, you know, to be honest. I really haven't used Greymayne up until this point, but I realized how powerful he is, and I'll definitely play him if I decide to do ranked again. I'm pretty content with Diamond, but we'll see. Master looks somewhat tempting. So we get Arthas here. Hiding in the bush is key. Looking from the mini-map, we get the pick on Arthas here. So their front line tank is down, and they can't really do anything. I'm just going to go behind and try and harass the Kel'Thas, the Fire Mage. And we push them back. Thassa has to use Gust. And we won that fight, since their tank is down and they're on the retreat. I try and get the kill on Lulu here, which I do. So it's been a while. I mean, free panda kill for me. Throw my Gilnean cocktail out there. She is pretty good against Greymayne actually, since she can stop my auto attacks for a bit. But you know, if I'm on the Greymayne and you know, I see that panda, you're going down. So that was good for me. What else? Yeah, this was one of my prouder moments in the Elizabeth Storm. And my teammates were really good here. I mean, I thought I played really well, but the teammates, we all came together. Arthas wastes his ult here, Sindragosa. So he slows us down, but it really doesn't do anything to us. Yeah, I just say wow. I mean, wow, not to represent World of Warcraft. Wow, meaning I thought that was kind of a waste, in my opinion. Like, he just used it. It was a waste of an ult, in my opinion. So, you know, it is what it is. So we get the second tribute here. And I'm just trying to look if I can get another pick somewhere. Go for these camps. I think they don't see me too, so I just go ahead and rush it. You know, playing very greedy. I'm playing really high risk, big reward. Like, I like more action-packed games, in my opinion. And if you guys keep up with the Heroes esports, the tournaments, championships, and whatnot, a lot of the teams that play aggressively end up winning. Like, for example, I believe the safe style of play was good when the game first came out, because the game wasn't really developed for the meta. And in the very first BlizzCon, the Americas actually won the tournament, which surprised some people. They thought Europe or Korea was going to take it, but the game was still new and they did some very unconventional things. We got a kill on Malthael right there. So I smell the opening, I see the panda, and I get gusted back. But I'm on the hot pursuit. I am constantly harassing her, so the healer can't get to the group. So she's the last one alive, but she tries to get away with her fast feet, her trait. But you know, you don't. As I said earlier, if you're on the panda and I'm on Greymayne, you're not running away from me. So yeah. But yeah, playing safe is good, but you know, as the meta developed and grew, we saw different teams going further and beyond North American teams, which is Europe, and obviously the region that's been winning more and placing higher are the Koreans in Heroes of the Storm. So they're playing very aggressively. They're also not as safe, Sometimes they throw, but for the most part, the Koreans have been dominating. So I use some of their tactics, aggressive playstyle to try and get the kill and make the big play, which I thought I did on the Greymayne here. So top damage, top siege damage, and I got the most kills on my team. So whenever I try and play Heroes of the Storm, or actually any game, I try and make the big play, go for the aggressive push. I think it makes it more exciting, and I've been winning my games more often. Sometimes I derp, but you know, it is what it is. So this is the second episode of On the Road to Diamond. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and saw an aggressive approach to my Greymayne. So as always, Jace here. Thanks for watching.